I want to talk about courage. We're actually called to be strong and courageous, strong in our mind and courageous in our heart. I want you to think about your goal, and I'm going to use that word, your goal, not just your vision, but what have you selected from your vision board and said, this thing, its time has come. I desire this. I want this in my experience. We talk about our vision and the end scene. So if you were to select an outcome you want from your vision, and you think, when that thing is done, what's the scene that you know will be playing that lets you know it's happened? It might be an amount of money. Write that down, jot it down. This is the thing that I have said, this is me. I'm up for this. I'm willing and I'm able to do whatever it takes to see this. It's feeling that way for you. It's time. This goal, it's time for its birth into the physical reality. And I want you to feel the gratitude for the end scene. That's where I'm taking you with that. This is what I want. This is the scene that would say to me, yeah, this is done. It's happened. How do I feel? And allow yourself to feel it now. Like the feeling that you had that moved you to a visible emotional state. You're very aware of how you felt. And that's good. We are called to courage, and it happens through submission. Now, there are two types of submission. One is weakness and one is strength. The act of accepting or yielding to a superior force. That's what submission is. So I want to have a look at this because we're called to be strong of mind and courageous of heart. Submitting to a superior force outside of ourselves can be viewed as oppression, painful, suffering, and we accept it as a part of life. I was happy when actually I was suffering, and I was told that this was creating character in me, and I just didn't like it. I was a gentle-minded person, and so I thought that was a good trait I've learned. Gentleness is not about the absence of power. Gentleness is about the kind and beneficial use of power. Gentle people are not people that are powerless and victims. Rather, gentle people are people that know how to use power well. Now, when you see in a movie or a picture or a painting, we see a display of weakness being supported by strength. Someone weak or something weak being supported by something strong. It's a beautiful image. And we might be mistaken in thinking it's the softness, the weakness that we are drawn to in the beauty of it. But the truth is, we're drawn to and we admire the strength. That's what we all are. Power is acquired by continually persisting in our determination, in our deciding to not give up on our innate desires. So when I say we're called to be strong of mind, that's what that's about. You hold in your mind your desire and what that looks like. What's your vision? You've got lots of threads of your vision. And if you tie them all together, there's a really strong vision that you have that is yours and yours alone. You want to be strong with that. Hold that vision and be courageous of heart. When you feel it in your heart, is this what I want in my heart, or is this driven by ego, by fear or a lack? Or is this is me, lights me up? We're called to be strong of mind, courageous of heart. Being submissive to the lack and the evil of our life's circumstances is not submission to the life in us. We're called to submit to the life in us, which is powerful. It's coming to and through us, looking to express the desires that are innate in us, and we're aware of them. That's what we want to submit to, not to a force that is oppressive and sucking the life out of us and causing us to settle for, don't expect too much, don't take more than my share. All of that is BS. None of that is true. It has no basis. We have life circumstances which will indicate lack and limitation, but life will never indicate the power of that in us. There's a saying, the ill of life is not the will of life. The ill of life, meaning life circumstances, is not the will of life. The life in us is not about ill anything. It's about well-being, wealth, all the good. Life is all the good, well-being. So whatever goes to diminish the living quality of our life is not the fullness of life. Nothing that obscures or restricts life can proceed from the same source of the power which gives life. It only gives life. The power of life in us, which we can direct by our thinking, cannot be anti-life. It is only our thinking, our direction of the power. We're submitting to our own weakness, our own ignorance, our own fear, rather than submitting to the powerful, supreme life in us. How can we be courageous when the forces around us look like they're so convincingly overwhelming? Well, we go in. Courageous is about our heart, the desire of our heart. And that's what keeps us going, even when all looks like it's not arriving. Submission is required for us to be free and for us to progress. The power of life in us and the laws of the universe. Submission to our desire. We want to acquire the habit of submission to the truth in us. Your desire is your truth. Your desire indicates your direction. This kind of submission to the desire in us, to say it is an intelligent recognition of the true nature of my own interior power. And that's the life in me. We've all got that in us. And so our submission is an intelligent recognition. And that is the ever increasing life in us. And that's shown by new desires, new demands. We want things, and that indicates new supply. So it's ever increasing. The truth in you is far greater than the facts around you. The truth in you, the life in you. Reality, our here and now, is what it looks like while my dream is moving into existence. The doneness is what in that fourth dimension, when your heart is filled with that joy, you can feel it. You can hear other people's goals and dreams. The strength of your rope is your vision. That rope has threads. And when those threads get frayed and disconnected, the rope isn't very strong. Stay in the integrity of our thinking. Be very strong in your thinking. Do not look left and right. Do not doubt. If this is the desire of your heart, you don't need to doubt. Your desire is your direction. That's the strength of our rope. If we tie that rope around a stake in the ground, we are held strongly. And the stake represents our state, our heart. That is what's going to hold us. We are strong and courageous. It's our vision, our desire, and our heart. Recognize your I am. The desire of your heart is indicative of your I am. Put your name to that. So I am this. We've got to invest in our desire if we're ever going to receive the return of it. If you're going to invest your money, they're going to want to know your name for you to get the profit and the return. You've stayed strong and courageous. This is my vision. I'm thinking in line with that. It had no choice but to show up. That's the truth. Do not submit to the thinking that our supply is just given out teaspoonfuls or cupfuls. That's not the truth. We've got an ocean of supply. If our faith was such that we believe that, if we will recognize that everything we desire is supplied, we would walk forward undaunted, very confident. We want to submit ourselves to the law. What does it mean to submit ourselves to the law? Willingly identify our desires is the number one. I want you to hear that. Willingly identify our desires. That's what I want. And I'm willing to stand up and put my name to that and say, that's me. Willingly identify my desires. And then when I've identified my desire, I want to identify myself with it. What does that mean? Identify myself with it. I'm with it. I have it. What does that look like? Who am I? Identify myself with it, having it, and know that it will find expression through me. Can it be that easy? So we want to submit, yield to the feeling of this. How does it feel? Yield to that. Let it impress you. Be consumed by it. And I like that analogy, that mind picture of being consumed by the feeling and the submission to, the yielding to, the having of that. If I'm consumed by something, you won't see me as I was before I was consumed. If I've been consumed, I've been eaten up. I've been taken up by something else, and I'm no longer there. It takes me over. I'm no longer as I have been. The law states, I am that which my desire indicates, and I want to submit to that and say, yes. There is no weakness in us in this process of growth. Even though we're letting go of our old self, and it can feel very uncertain and very weird actually. Wow, who am I if I'm not this that I've known myself to be, and I'm going to let go of that? It feels very vulnerable. But there's only increasing strength as the spirit of life increases its degree of expression, and we let go of something to make room for something. So we let go of our old self, knowing that the life in us is just going to move forward with strength and fill us and move us forward. The only appropriate surrender or submission is to the law of life and that of our old ideas. We want to surrender those up, surrender up our inferior images of our old self for our true self. They're the two major things, because every thought comes from an idea. And if you're thinking thoughts that aren't of what you want, give up those old ideas. You're going to become the true self. Why do I want that? I want to help people. Why do I want to help people? Know that this is what I want, because you'll sort out if there's any non-integrity if you just keep asking. And it's not a doubtful question to ask deep. It's like, I really want to know the depth of this, the desire of my heart, because that's our true north there. You can trust that. It's inside of us. So we are it. Submitting to the laws of the universe is a good one. We want to go with those. Let them be our guide.